Love Lounge
Love
segment where we
Lounge.
just have some more serious discussions. We just talk about different things, but
Yeah.
we don't just just chat up about it. We try to dive a little deeper. And so today is no different. It's Love Lounge. We got some different topics, different questions that we're gonna cover. But before we do all that, how you feeling today, Queen Lenore?
I'm feeling great, feeling great. But as we're getting ready to dive into some scenarios here, I always want you to keep in mind relationship goals, relationship, everything needs communication. You need communication. If you don't have communication, that's when the relationship is going to go woppy. Now, there's other things
It's
that's
gonna
going to
go
make,
whoppy.
yeah, there's
You
other
don't
things
want
that's
no
going to
whoppy
make
stuff.
it go woppy, but the communication is the number one thing that makes it go woppy. I'm just like,
I'm trying to see how this is right now.
because you're not in the camera.
Exactly. It don't look like it's angled too, but I am a little bit.
Okay, he said he is a little bit. Okay, yeah, my eyes is watering like crazy today, so I do apologize for that. So I don't know what
You're kind of
question
better at this
Eli
angle.
is gonna do. What?
So that's kind of better now. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah,
No,
you're
go
saying your
ahead.
eyes is having some issues.
Yeah.
Yes, they have been having some issues. Y'all need to pray for Queen Lenore. That's what y'all really need to do. On a real note, we need some prayer for Queen Lenore. She's been going through it recently,
Yes.
and that is the truth.
It
We
is.
need some
I've been
prayers
having
for
all kinds of
Queen
aches and
Lenore.
pains, y'all. I don't know what this is,
We need some prayers for her. So,
but yeah.
but on that note, we here. We
Mhm.
have some things to get into, but like you said, the communication is important.
Yeah.
And that's I feel like a through line just for everything. It's a nice reminder to have communication, but also like the different levels and layers to things because a lot of these situations and stuff that we talk about here on Love Lounge,
Yeah.
the different advice that's given and all that, these are all layered situations.
Mhm.
But the one thing that kind of cuts through all that is that communication. That will
Let me
help
get more in the camera.
organize. Am I still off? There we
Okay.
go. Now I'm all up on you. How do
Mm.
you feel about it? Yeah, it can help you kind of sort through it a little bit. And I feel like that's one of the main things that a lot of people forget to do.
Yeah.
Or not even forget to do. They just get caught up in the moment, caught up in emotion or whatever, to where it's like, I'm now getting to a point where it's restricting the communication.
Yeah.
And then that always makes things worse. Anyway, all that to say, I'm going to hit y'all with a light one. Okay, so
Oh, okay. We get
this,
light.
yeah, this one is the first one is a light one. Okay, compared to what we usually do, and it's the one that's in the title. This guy, he has fallen in love with the lady, with the dancer. That's with a professional dancer. Not
Stripper.
well, yeah. I just sort of say it's not necessarily a professional dancer, but a dancer. Okay, and so he's coming to grips with this. This is an easy thing for him to come to grips with.
Did he meet her as a stripper?
No, he didn't meet her as that.
So they were in a relationship, and then she decided to
No,
become a
so this is what
stripper.
happened, right? So he met her as one, but she wasn't as forthcoming like that, because that's usually the term. So she was dating and everything like that, and they never really got onto that conversation. They never really chopped it up about
So she's
what you
been a
do for
stripper
work.
from the whole time.
Yes,
Then why
yes,
you
yes.
say no?
I don't. It was how it was worded to me. But anyway, he found out he didn't have no issue. He accepted it. He was like, okay, I come to terms with this. This is fine, and they've had a healthy relationship from that point.
Okay.
It's been good. They have been very minimal, like almost no arguments. There's been no discourse happening just yet. They've been still getting to know each other a lot. But this is one of the most heated arguments, and actually almost, well, from what it seems like, ends up ending their relationship. So again, they don't live with each other. They still getting to know each other, dating and everything like that.
Okay.
They got a title going on. He knows what she does. He's fine with it, comfortable. There's
Okay, we
no,
said that. So
yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
it.
I'm reiterating, but all that to say, cutting to the chase, they're having a conversation, and it led to a joke about an open relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he could tell there was a little bit something more than just a joke. Like some people say a joke just to feel for a scenario. He could tell it was that. So he was like, ha ha ha. But then a little later, she was like, "But what if that really happened? Like what if we really did consider an open relationship?" And he's already pretty much discussed how he feels about her and everything like that. And so he was like froze by that. like froze. A lot of anger and everything came in. Try to compose herself because, like I've already enforced this is how I like things. And from that point, again, they blow out. They have a big argument. She ends up leaving, and they leave on a bad note. And here they are. So right now, since they haven't seen each other, they haven't really talked too much. He's in the mind of he's just gonna cut things off with her. And do you feel like this is a justified thing, like with this whole scenario? Because it's not like a deep conversation or anything. It was just the mention of it got really upset, and then they just kind of leave each other alone from that point. How do you feel about that, Quinlan?
I don't have a feeling because I don't understand.
Yeah, I know it was a little confusing to me too, as well. I'm not gonna lie, but apparently from the whole, I guess, context or zooming out of this situation, this person again, knowing her career, he's like, I'm not gonna be jealous or anything, but I just want to be with you, just letting you know that, right? So that's dating phase. Anything that's already been talked about. So as they took things a little bit more serious, again, they just chilling and they don't live the closest to each other, so one got to drive out to see each other anyway. So
she wants an open relationship.
She pretty much, she was prodding at an open relationship, just joking about it at first, right?
I got it.
And then she was serious, like,
yeah, I got it.
For real. Yeah, like really, really about it. And so from that point, now he's not feeling it.
Well, they just stop talking. They just stop talking and keep it kicking. Like sometimes people want too much out of something that it's just not going to be there. So she wants an open relationship probably because you guys ain't living close together, or she just not ready to settle down with one person, or she feels like having an open relationship is something that we can do and still be in a great relationship. Okay. I don't know everybody's thought process on open relationship, but apparently he did not agree with the open relationship, and they have stopped talking. Since you guys have stopped talking, then go on your merry way. You don't need no closure on it.
It's not worth reconnecting or anything like that.
There's no reason.
I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm checking this. But yeah, that's how you feel. That's your take on it.
Yeah. What are you checking?
This over here.
They barely just started cooking.
I didn't know you had it on the. What do you think? Okay, that's your take.
So that's it. Like it really, it doesn't seem like it really needed anything in this.
Anything extra to it? It's just kind of.
Yeah, I think it's like let it go and then find somebody who wants the same thing as you. Always find somebody who wants the same thing as you. Don't sit there and sacrifice for something that you might regret later. Even though you might not understand like her plight, but it is what it is. But at the same time, I would tell her, if that's the kind of relationships you want is an open relationship, then don't be settling down for something that you're not going to be able to get. I don't have to agree with it, and neither does he. But at the same time, you ain't got to be with him either.
True.
I don't think it's a big.
It's not like
it's not
life ending or anything like that.
No, just like you guys ain't.
A lot of people that end things though, they want to reconnect.
Why?
That's just an urge. I don't really know what the whole reason would be, but a lot of people that's a thing. Adrian, welcome in.
It's okay. You don't have to reconnect. Like literally, you can just let it go. Because
maybe missing the people, or they feel like, now this situation is blown over. They calm down. Maybe I was being irrational. They start second guessing things.
Well,
decisions and choices.
It depends on stuff, but like, if you're never gonna want an open relationship, then why are you going? And if you're never not going to want an open relationship, then why are we trying to reconnect? Because you're going to still have the same issues that you already had. So let it go.
This is nonsense. That's what you feel about it. All right. So we got this young man here.
Okay. Can the story not be that long?
No, this is a simple. Just cut to the chase.
That was a simple bunch. You made sure it was long.
Yeah, but I always got to warm up with my stories a little bit. So this one fairly simple. All right. This guy, he meets a girl, they're getting along, they've been dating for a little bit, and they kind of get into a point. They get into a point where they want to take things a little bit more seriously. So he actually wants to invite her over, kind of show off some of the things he can do. He can cook and stuff like that. So he's trying to get a little good thing going.
Yeah.
But he's never had a woman over.
Okay.
So he doesn't really know like what some of the things that could be alarming for anybody. Like, you know how he could be perceived. Like, what's the best way he can present or make himself presentable as he's inviting this young lady to his house?
Have your house clean.
That's simple. Just
The bathroom clean.
okay.
House clean.
I mean, stuff like that though. I mean, like
Literally,
what are your
that's just it.
things?
Just, I mean, if you have a whole bunch of pornos, put them up. Nobody want to see that. You have a whole bunch of those magazines, put it up. You don't know what somebody got.
Nobody has. That's outdated though. Like what? Okay, so
Well, I mean, then why is this question here? Because that's the only thing that would be anything. Keep your house clean and put those things up. That's it.
You know,
So
a lot of people
kick me in the butt about it. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm just saying, a lot of people they watch like, let's say television, movies, whatever, right? And you know, if the dude's house always got to look nice on TV. People's house always look not pretty presentable on TV, right? But even in then, they be like, oh, he's got this, or it's too much of looks like a bachelor pad, or you know,
he's a bachelor.
I'm saying they got all
We're
these
not
different
trying to hide
criticism.
that. Okay, let me just put it this way. You're not trying to hide that.
direction.
And if this
That's
is the
some
first time you
direction.
have a lady over, she should already feel like she's special because she's the first lady over. You should already feel special. Eli done vetoed all the other stuff. So literally, that's all I can say. Keep
I
the house
mean,
clean.
cleanliness.
That's it.
I'm not vetoing that.
That's the only thing.
You're saying the other one.
So that's the only thing I'm approved to say is the house and the bathroom and the bedroom clean. That's it. I'm not allowed to say anything else.
It's
There
not
you
that
go.
you're not allowed. It's just that's an outdated. Like nobody
It is
really
not
got that.
outdated.
Nobody has those no more.
People
Everything
still
is digital.
got it.
Everything is digital now.
People still got it.
We gotta welcome somebody in the
You don't want
bearded.
that on your whatchamacallit. That's why.
On your what?
On your browser.
Everybody.
No, because if you live alone, you ain't doing all that. You're not
You still
doing
what?
incognito if you live on your own and you don't have people come over. You're not doing incognito.
That's what you say. But anyway, I'm just saying
Okay,
that's an
then
outdated
why
take.
ask me? Don't
I'm
ask
just saying
me.
that's an outdated
Don't
take.
ask
That's
me.
all I'm saying.
Just don't ask me.
I'm just saying.
I don't
But
have.
anyway,
I don't have. Ask Eli. Eli,
I'm just
you
saying.
answer the question because I'm outdated. I'm outdated, so don't ask.
I'm
me.
not saying you outdated. I'm saying that take on that specific metric. But anyway, we got BDBGP in the building.
Are you
In the
get
bearded.
camera?
We're gonna go ahead and welcome in BDBGP
Element,
P in
in
the.
the bearded.
Welcome in.
You are sucking.
Okay, we're gonna say the last part. Elemental P in the building. What's going on? Big Daddy Beard gave me promotions in the building. He said,
Woo, woo.
how you feeling? How you
you
living?
living?
What's going on? How you doing, BDBGP?
Yes, how you been?
All right,
How's
so,
everything going? Okay, go ahead, give your advice because
My take, I agree with what you're saying. The cleanliness is
we got
definitely
that.
very important. Outside of that, like I do agree, you don't really have to do too much because you don't want to put a facade up. You know, you don't want to just make things like you're just some mythical person or what is it? Like you're super anonymous or anything. Like, you know, let your stuff look how it normally looks. Just straighten it up, tidy it up, make sure it looks clean and presentable. That's the best thing I could say.
That's right.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, I agree with your whole take. Don't
No, you
get
didn't.
me
You
wrong.
only agree
I
with
just didn't agree with that.
The only thing I
explicit
said
material.
was that-
Nobody got that no more.
Hey, you just say that when you
'Cause
drive
nobody got
by,
that.
it says 3 for $25. And
That's
people
why
still buying
3
it.
for $25. Nobody does. Nobody pays that. It's a digital age that is offloaded. I'm sorry.
Okay, I bet
I'm
you.
just letting
I
know.
bet you people still got
The
some
people who's
videos
doing that-
in the house.
The people who's doing that is a late age demographic, not a young demographic. Nobody is paying for that no more. But anyways, as we have this,
I don't have anything to say. So I don't know why
It's not that you don't have to
just
say
don't bring up conversations that I'm going to be outdated on. Don't bring
No, I'm not even saying
because I'm not giving them more advice.
No,
Next
you
time I
gave-
have something outdated, I'm not bringing my advice.
you gave a great
No,
take.
no,
I'm not saying
no.
that.
I only said one thing. Don't even.
You gave
start
a
with
great
it.
take. I'm
no,
just saying
I only said
that
one thing.
part was just that is not.
It is what it is. I'm done. Drop the mic.
Okay. Okay, so let's get into this one. This is a little bit more, has a little bit more gravity to it. All right. This is another young couple. They've been together, boyfriend, girlfriend.
It's 'cause you can-
They're establishing themselves in a relationship. They have done all the good things like meeting their family and everything like that. So, you know, they're moving along fairly well, right? So everything is fine. You know, people take pictures on each other's phone and want to send this, want to send that.
You know,
Some people
long-winded, aren't
go through the gallery, they look at old pictures together. Well, Well, this day, her boyfriend was scrolling through her phone, and he found not just a picture, but a video. And in this video, it contained someone she was with previously.
Okay.
And they were in a scenario that was very, very intimate.
I just said sex.
And so, with that all being said, she's worried about that. He just saw the video, and like that was like to her a very shocking thing. Like she thought she removed anything like that off of her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he was a little like disheveled by that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he, everything is fine. Da da da. Like saying that it's okay, everything is good. But she's sitting with it in her mind, and I just want to know: do you have any advice for this young lady who's kind of sitting with herself with this situation? She's like disheveled over it. It's got her erratic. It's got her, like she's shocked about this. So, how do you feel about it? And mind you, though, even though he said everything is gonna be all right, he was off put. He had a disgusted kind of look, but he did say everything was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So again, resume on your take and your feeling.
There's really nothing you could do. I don't know. All you could do is say, "Oh, I forgot. I thought I deleted that," and then delete it in front of him. And that's it. I mean, I think we hold on to so much off of other people, and I think that's what's so weird about nowadays relationship compared to back in the day relationship is you're holding on to it. So then it's never going to be all right because you're holding on to it. So even if he says, okay, it's okay, and it's not really okay,
mm-hmm.
then be like, okay, well, then I'm going to let it go. And if he bring it back, you'll be like, well, you said it was okay. I was ready to discuss it. You said it was okay. I deleted it in front of you. I don't know what you want me to say. It ain't like you met me and I said I was a virgin and then you got that. That'd be a different conversation.
Okay.
But really, that was my past, and I did think I deleted it, and I wasn't thinking about it. And I thought I did because I wouldn't have let you be in my phone if I knew I kept it in there.
Yeah.
So it's it is what it is.
And cut to the chase. Cut all the nonsense.
Yes, that's it. We hold on to it. I don't know. I feel so bad. You feel bad because you had an ex and that you had sex with an ex and you guys decided to film it. I don't know what we feeling bad about. Mm-hmm. Oh, he saw it. Okay, it is what it is.
He saw it and was disgusted. That's where
he could be disgusted. I mean, he don't want to see his woman with another man. Period. Even if it was before him. You know what I mean? No, you ain't gonna want to see your man with another woman, even if it was before you. I mean, out of that, I can understand him being disgusted. This is not what I wanted to see in the phone. And all I'm saying is, okay, I apologize. I deleted it in front of you. I apologize. I would have said, I thought I deleted it. I didn't even know it was in there. I didn't know it was in there if I let you have my phone.
Freely in it.
So it wasn't something that was I was holding it and I was saving it, trying to reminisce about my boo from back in the day. No.
That wasn't the case.
And then that's all I would say. Now, if you want to discuss it, we can have a conversation about it. But if you push me off about it, and I'm one of those people that if I'm ready to discuss it, we're going to discuss it. I don't want to wait until later to discuss it. I need you to know what my feelings is right now, today, at this moment of when it happened. So, because if you talk to me about it a month later, I'm more nonchalant about it, and I really don't care because you didn't want to talk to me about it at that moment. And this is my personal feeling, not nobody else.
Yeah.
And then you bring it to me now. I'm not going to really remember what my emotion was then. I'm not going to remember what my facial expression is. I'm not going to remember how my tone is. You might remember all that. And in your mind, it might be 10 times worse than what you even heard or saw because it's later on.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, me personally feel like communication needs to be set at that moment when it happened. That's when it happened. Oh my God. I would have been, oh my God, I thought I deleted that.
Action
that would have been me.
Took place.
I would have been like, oh my God, I thought I deleted it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think I had it in there. I wouldn't let you see the phone if I thought I had it in there. I apologize. I know that's not something you wanted to see, and I so apologize. You know I love you, boo boo. You know you my baby. I'm
Oh
sorry.
wait, so moving forward though, like with the hindsight 2020, now you know what to do in a situation like that. But what she
And
should do
then,
now?
there's nothing you can do.
Okay,
I'm just saying
feel,
right
you
now.
know?
It's like it's if he doesn't want to talk about it later, that's one of my pet peeves of irritating because now you're gonna talk about it and that's what I was saying. You have these different emotions at this different time.
Yeah.
So he gonna catch you when you talking about something else and he gonna bring it up in a different argument. And then you might say something that you really didn't mean because we're arguing about salad and now you're talking to me about this. I don't want I'm mad. Like we're not gonna do that. And if he does do that, I'm gonna say no, we're not doing that. If you want to have that conversation, we can have that at a later time. Right now, we're talking about salad because right now my emotions on salad is one thing, and I don't want to say something out of anger because I'm mad about salad.
Yeah.
And now you over here want to talk about this. I don't want to have that conversation.
That's just not what you.
Yeah, because that's usually what happens when somebody, oh, I really don't care. If it bothers you, you say it up front. Mm-hmm. And if it's bothering you right now, you need to talk to him about it right now. Like I just want to say it again. I do apologize for what you saw on my phone. I know you said it didn't bother you, but I could tell that you've been off put a little bit.
Yeah.
That you're not really the same as before this. And I just want you to know I would never do anything like that. I was not trying to say that video. And I just want to let you know that it's been bothering me because I feel like it's bothering you. Mm-hmm. And I don't want anything to interrupt our relationship because I appreciate you. You're an excellent man. You do excellent. And then give him all his pros.
Okay. So you give him a good way to really.
Yeah, because,
present this.
Yeah. Because, if he watched the video, let me just put it this way. And this goes vice versa. Right. If a female watched the video or you watch the video, you're now analyzing. So what's in his head is, she ain't never moaned like that with me. Or she never moved like that with me. She seemed like she was enjoying it way more than what she enjoys with me. So now what he has is self-doubt, self-insecurity. So when you bring it to him, you're going to uplift him and be like, yeah, you blow my mind. You are awesome. I don't even think about nobody else in bed. You are the best lover in the world. You take care of me. You do this, you do that, you do this, that. And when I'm saying take you care of, don't be like, oh, financially. I'm saying everything. You take care of me. And I enjoy you. You make me feel free in our relationship. And I've never felt free in this relationship. Like you just fill all the guts out. Mm-hmm. So then now this person now is more pumped up. And be like, oh, okay. And then when you have sex, this is just for anybody GP. I'm not telling you to fake the funk. But sometimes we be trying to be conservative in bed, be wild and crazy. And I'm not like wild like crazy. I mean like vocally wild and crazy. Like if you're a person that moans low, this time moan loud. That's all I can say.
So that was your guided instruction. So how to deliver yourself from the situation.
I'm not saying deliver yourself from the situation. I'm just saying what he's going through right now is, because that's what I would be. If I went through Chris' phone and I saw a video of him having sex with this girl and I'm like, oh my God, I'm disgusted. But the first thing I'm like, well, he ain't never moved like that. And then why he don't moan like that with me? And why he didn't do this? You start doing comparison when you don't want to compare. Because you already think you're doing the bomb. You already know that they already had sex with somebody else. But you're like, you thinking you're doing the bomb. But when you actually see that person have sex with somebody else and you start comparing. And we think like, oh, we do the same thing with each person. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sometimes that person is moving you a certain way, hitting it a certain way, doing something a certain way that makes you do things a certain way, that it is totally different. And he's going to spot that or she's going to spot that. And I know a million times I could put money on it. A woman's going to spot every little thing differently. If you have an extra sweat ball on your head, she going to be like, well, you had 3 sweat balls on there. And with me, you only have 1. What's up with that? Like literally we would be analyzing everything. Yeah, so I'm just saying you need to be like, I'm not saying ever fake anything. I'm just saying literally, if you decide that your partner told you, I don't like the way you sound loud, and you need to suppress that, unsuppress it. This is the time to unsuppress. Like, okay, I'm gonna forget what he said, and I'm going, this. That's all I can say.
Do what
That's
you
the
gotta
best way
Yeah,
for me to tell you.
to help with this
Yeah,
situation.
but it may never make you feel better, but
Mhm.
you're not the one that was damaged.
Yeah.
Like, he was damaged by he saw you, but he already seen you naked, so
Mhm.
that ain't damaging. But yeah, and he might be like, comparison. We all compare. When we see something, we compare. So we might be comparing and be like, maybe I'm not good enough. And maybe that's why he's off put.
Mhm.
Not that he saw, he was probably discussing what he saw, but he might be like trying to compare. And that the difference is, as women, we are more vocal on our comparison than men are. Men just be like, I just didn't want to see that. And it's just, they'll come up with a whole bunch of different reasons
To
by
obfuscate the real.
that
Yeah,
the
for
saying
sure.
what the major issue is. So you just need to eliminate all issues. You just gotta all of a sudden be a psychic and eliminate it all. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I hear what you're saying.
That's all.
Eliminate all of the possible worry or doubt or
whatever
anything
he
like
was
that.
thinking about. Just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Just cast a net over everything and
because
just.
we can all get subconscious, like literally, and that's all it is. And he's probably off put, not thinking that he's satisfying you good and all this other stuff. He already had one part is she kept this video. So it must be something that was really good, or she must have really liked this video to keep it. So that's when you have to say no and hurry up and delete it right then and there. And that's what that conversation is for. The other conversation is to build them up. And that's because you got to hit every angle what you think he might be thinking and then add some more.
That's a good take.
What you think?
Ooh, I don't honestly. I mean, I would have to echo what you said because I honestly would never really think about this situation like that. But I think ultimately, with everything, I mean, the main thing too is for yourself. It's hard to accept it, but that's kind of where I feel the main thing is. Like, let the doubt, or let the doubt, let the emotions that you have, negative emotions that you have, float away from that.
Yeah.
I mean, get yourself right with that. So you are, when you're tackling whatever she's saying, you're able to do that with a good intention because, you can get really caught up in this situation, but, and that's with everything. We get caught up so much in different moments, but it's only such a small fraction of our life. Like even this, like not to be too pessimistic, but like even this relationship, y'all have not, walked in and said I do's or anything like that. So you don't know if this person's for just this minute or stage of your life or they're forever.
Yeah.
So I mean, we take everything and we get like a microscope and zoom in and everything is just the worst and just the worst. But if you zoom out from it, there's a lot of optimism. And you can really make or break a situation, but don't let the situation break you. What that's a bad one because with this there's a lot of stuff that you could feel. Embarrassment, there's obviously all seeing his emotions, so now you can get in a self-conscious kind of way. But again, all of that really doesn't do too much for you.
You can't grow in that situation because you're always going to be focused on
the what is
the
and
past
like
of what
how bad
happened. Yeah. And like I said, if I was y'all, I would just bring it up and just tell him that and then give him a whole bunch of kudos on everything that he does great.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody can get enough of hearing how great they are.
Because
we have so much self-doubt.
And jumping into it too might be hard. Like thinking about everything, like just doing it, saying something about it, even though it's already been left, even though it's on your mind, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Is okay, like this is really on my mind. I want to say this. A lot of people, they get in their mind and those things that they think the most about, they don't say nothing about.
Yeah.
It just keeps on cooking in the back. So, and it don't even be in the back. It can move. The front, the side, the back. Then it's going to come back to the front. No matter what, if you just keep letting it cook and get worse and worse, I mean, there's nothing more liberating than just speaking your feelings, your truth. Those are some of the most,
Yeah.
relieving moments is when you got some tension or stress or something is bothering you and you're able to say that.
Yeah.
Some people, they could just let it out and saying it is good. When you have somebody in front of you, that's a whole good moment in itself.
Yeah.
So if there was anything you needed to be rest assured of, you could say that and see how how it's received and everything like that. But ultimately, holding on to it, that's not going to be too helpful with this one. But as we're speeding through, we had a good lot of conversations already. I mean, the first one was not good because I didn't present it that good, and it didn't really have too much juice to it. But this next one, is a little bit more. I don't know. It's interesting. That's what I'll say.
It's interesting.
So a lot of people, they start again zooming in.
Yeah.
Right. They start looking at things. There's some details that you start to notice in life. Right. And some stuff behind side, like, why did this person do this? Or you ever have like a suspicion about something and then you just let it go. But then you start living in and you start seeing this person's actions, like, oh, maybe I should have looked more into that. Maybe I shouldn't have let it go. Well, this lady is saying that she thinks that her husband is a psychopath and he is capable of murder. He might be murdering people. I'm just saying.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. She thinks these things are going on, right?
Is she
so, well, here's the thing. All right. So when they first got together, everything was fine. Everything was good. He hooked her in, right?
Yeah.
Then things slowly start coming up. Things like there's a little tension, a little aggression, a little voice raise, all this different stuff, right? And you ever watch that show? It's on, I think it's on Netflix or whatever. It's the show, right, where the guy he's a murderer, but he does the same formula. He hooks her in, everything is fine. He shows her the finer things in life, but he on the side is killing folks, right?
Okay.
And anyway, she started looking at her situation, kind of comparing and contrasting. He's got escalated some things, like he keeps things masked pretty well, but then there's some moments that here and there pop up, and he's like, whoa, where's this aggression from? Where's this anger coming from?
Yeah.
Where's this coming from? And, just noticing some of this stuff, she's convinced right now he is a psychopath. And he probably murder somebody. I'm not going to lie to you. So what do you feel about this situation? Feeling these things specifically about your partner, and this person, this is her husband, so they're married. So having those feelings about your partner, how would you grasp with that? Even if it seems silly, like the idea that it's in your mind that your partner is doing something menacing like that. How would you cope with that?
I don't know. My first thing is to run, but then he might try to come and get me and kill me. So I don't know. I can't answer that question. In my head, I would be documenting stuff down, and I would be, trying to have conversations with some authorities.
Okay.
And then and have them follow him and do kind of what they need to do. Because all I can do is say what I think, but then I gotta pray that that the evidence that I have will
be enough. Because sometimes they be looking at it.
They look at you and
like, you crazy.
And then they'll tell them, you're like this, you killing people.
Yeah, they will.
And then
I mean, especially.
I'll be like, why you do
I
stupid
feel like especially when it's a woman coming with it.
Yeah.
They don't take that as seriously. They be like, oh, maybe she's just in her emotions.
Yeah.
It's her time, or they just let it go.
Kind of stuck, And then if you do a hideout, you gotta hide out. You gotta be
in a bunker. You gotta be gone.
You gotta be gone. I mean, this is the time for you to actually leave the country, change your name and everything, leave the country, and then hop from country to country until you find your spot.
Not like you over in witness protection. You
gotta make your own witness protection because
you DIY that.
The police don't be having your back like they supposed to. And so sometimes you just got to make sure you cover yourself. There might be one, you might get an officer that actually takes it serious. But to be so have you seen him murder somebody? No. Okay, so have you seen any blood that is not y'all's? No. Does he have a secret area in the house or something like that? Not that I know of.
Yeah, because how would you know?
Yeah, and then and by the time they ask you these questions, now they rolling their eyes like
this is typical. Yeah, or
and then you go, did he cheat on you?
Yes,
Do you
exactly.
think,
No,
I
you're not
mean,
lying. That's
that-
where it goes.
So then they're not even. It's not even important to them, and
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even putting a case number on it. They just throwing it to the side. And then when it happens, like if he does murder somebody, they're gonna be like, there was a woman that came in here about somebody that looks just like this guy that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that file at? Do we know where that file is? Nancy, where's that file at? What file? The one I told you to put. Oh, that's over in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's him. Like, and then they regret it. That's pretty much what that is.
Well, I'm gonna also say this too. I mean, with all of that to be said, right? How do you feel about that? Just that possibility, because
that possibility would freak me out. Like
yeah,
I'd be
you know,
scared.
but I mean, think about it. People be
I
married
can't. I don't
to.
want to. I don't want
People be
to.
married to kidnappers. They be married to all
I
these
don't want to
different
be.
kind of people.
And I don't ever want to have to. That's just a hard thing.
But well, you know, that's the reality of some people.
But I don't want to have that conversation. You know, like a couple of days ago we was talking, and you were like, "Don't be putting me in that scenario."
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I feel. Like I don't even. I don't even want to
be in this scenario. I'm just saying, because you know, like if you hear all these different cases and all this true crime stuff that be happening,
that's
real life,
true crime,
real life people. You know, sometimes you can see like, oh, maybe the partner was in on it, and the other times the partner is like completely blindsided.
Yeah.
They don't know anything that's going on.
That
They
would
be
be
having
me.
people in a basement. They be having all these different operations going on, and then you know maybe they just say, oh, I have my man cave. That was just my my man cave. Or I'm a lady. I like to have this stuff.
But see,
this
that's
way.
the only difference is, and I don't care how lazy I could be. Like Chris got a man cave. I'm going in the man cave.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm chilling in the man cave. So in the man cave, you would have to have another area where I wouldn't go in.
Yeah, and I mean these people be really elaborate with this stuff too, though.
Yeah.
It would be in the man cave, and then all of a sudden the wall just you know how they be having
and
secret
then
rooms
I
in the
would
movies?
know. So I would know. And literally, I'm gonna just tell you, I don't want to know.
Or the attic. If you had an attic,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
doing
'cause I
stuff
ain't going to
because you're not
attic.
going to the attic.
Yeah, they know.
And maybe he
he
just said, oh, I'm gonna just start. I like playing a game in the attic, or I like doing this.
And I'll
and
be like, no. And I would say to them, no. What you mean, no? The attic's off limits. No. I can't, no.
Yeah, but
no,
you- yeah,
no,
I mean, stuff
there's
like
no
that.
attic conversation. You're not going to be in the attic, and you're not taking over. No. Because Eli done told me that you might be a murderer.
No,
and
no,
so
no,
now
no.
I'm not
saying. I'm
so
just saying. Like,
my
those
normal
scenarios-
thing would be like, okay, you been at it, but now I'm be like this. Why you need to be in the attic? What's in the attic? Why all of a sudden you want to be where the attic is? Like, no, because no. Do you guys understand the word no? Because I'm saying it and I mean it. Like, no, I would not. Like, he would have a hard time murdering somebody. He would have to like rent out a storage or house, another unit somewhere away from me because I'm that nosy. And if I see it, okay, I already told y'all, I'm a snitch.
Mhm.
They say snitches get stitches. I'm gonna tell you, I've never had a stitch, but I'm a snitch.
Okay.
And that's why you shouldn't tell me nothing. Like literally, don't tell me anything. Don't let me run up on anything. Don't let me find anything. Just don't. And I'm not too much of a nosy on other people's business. I'll make up my own scenario and call it a day. But in my household, my don't, because you know I'm a snitch. I done told you I'm a snitch, and I don't mind being a snitch, and you're gonna be mad that I'm a snitch, but I'm a snitch.
It is what it is.
I don't have that loyalty that y'all have. I think it's a dumb loyalty. Don't snitch. No, I'm not. One, I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Not even for me.
No.
You wouldn't go to jail for me?
Heck no.
Oh my!
You almost had me
You wouldn't
cuss.
do time?
No.
Now would you do an hour?
No.
Dang.
I ain't doing a second.
You wouldn't do it. Not even one.
Not one.
All you had to do is just walk in and walk out.
No.
You didn't have to write no sign on paper. Just open up the gate, step in,
I mean,
put
y'all
one foot in.
Eli was over on such and such at 301, and at such and such, he called me at 303, and then I said, "What you doing?" He
Okay,
said,
wait.
And blah 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 blah.
You said
And
too
then
much.
he said,
Wait. You start saying too much.
Hey.
Dang. He didn't ask all the questions.
Hey.
You over here answering the whole storyline.
I mean,
He didn't. He only asked you one
detail.
question. He
And
said,
then he
"Ma'am, how you
started
doing
at this
today?"
time, and I was like, "Why didn't you speak like that?" We had a whole conversation.
Uh-uh.
I'm telling it all. I'm like,
I
you know.
don't appreciate that though. I mean, I understand you're not trying to do no time.
I ain't trying
Not
to
even
do-
1 second.
No.
Like, come on,
I don't want a
you wouldn't even
parole
step a
officer.
foot in.
I don't want nothing.
Dang. But anyway, so
Don't
hear that,
don't
though.
tell me nothing. I'm telling you right now, I'm not even gonna be offended. I would tell you, but
you gonna put me in the jail.
no, you just say I would tell you, but I don't have to kill you. Okay, don't tell me. I'm fine.
Look.
I'm fine because I don't want to know. Like some people just want to know and they too know. I'm not because they might never ever. You know, I will move this camera again if you get out.
You can move here. I'm trying to get you.
I'm trying to get you.
But we both are not even in the middle. Like this is where the middle is
Okay,
at,
put
and
your
we
head
in here. Cheese.
Jared, let's see.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be like right there in the middle. Look.
Okay, there you go.
Cheese.
So why you bending over? You keep your head this way.
Okay, go ahead.
So my thing is, I don't want to be in a situation at all that I have to testify. Like, make sure I don't know anything to testify. Like, if Eli goes in, he's like,
testify.
what, did you know they lied? No. Well, what did he do? We was in there making hot sauce. We made some crackers. We could. And then all we did is some Tai Chi, and he helped me with some yoga. And that's it. That's all. No. Are you sure? I'm positive. And then they can say, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to let you know something, officer. I'm a person that will snitch, so nobody will tell me anything because I'm a snitch for free. No.
That's a good way to put it, though. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I'm just saying. I'm a snitch for freedom. That's it. Like, I don't know how people go to jail for somebody else. I never
People do that all the time. And
your head is not in. My head is still tilted. Your head.
My head's in. Look, I'm in.
You don't see my head been tilted the whole time. Just
look, you're not tilted right
neck
now.
hurt.
Look, you wasn't tilted when you were saying that. Look, yeah, see?
I'm tilted.
But anyway, this is crazy. But
okay, but yeah, I'm a snitch, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, it is wild to really think about that reality or other people's realities. Fortunately, it's not our reality.
Yeah.
But
like I don't tell you business, but they be like, well, we're gonna lock you up. Okay, so at 101, this is what happened. At 202, this is what happened. And what's that? And then I don't know where it just blank for a minute.
They say that stuff, and they don't even be in their rights to do it. But they be testing the limits with you. Oh, how far you can go. She is not going nowhere. She folding. The police came by today. I told them everything. It's best that you flee the country. Like, dang.
I sure will with no problem. I have no problem.
You do the wrong thing, she gonna end up dying. No. Okay, I have to file. I would like to file this report right now, just because I know you guys are gonna mark me as a witness, so I don't want to get ahead of this right now.
Oh no! And my thing is, you put me as a witness. That's it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But if you be like, you going to jail? Oh well, shoot. Hold on. Let me go back into my memory bank of what's gonna happen. But if I'm just testifying, I can testify without saying
testify
anything.
good.
Yeah, I can testify without saying anything.
Okay, but don't threaten you with jail.
Oh well, that's
don't threaten you with jail. That is done. You're not touching the prison. You're not touching the cell. You're not driving over there. You're not doing no visitation.
Yeah, you didn't even threaten me. Go. I'm gonna put so and so in jail if you don't tell me.
Yeah, you can put somebody else in jail. That's fine.
Okay.
But don't put you in jail.
Don't put me in jail. I'll be like, okay. Well, what about so and so?
What about
that's how I'm gonna put your kids in jail. Well, you can't legally put them in jail because I don't open my mouth. So then I know, like, I'm not paying you no attention. But you said we're gonna put you in jail.
Now we talking.
That's it.
Now we're talking in a different direction. We don't like that one. You going back, I'm going forward. We not on one accord with this no more.
I'm telling you like it is. I've always said, why would somebody go to jail for somebody else? Why?
And people do it all the time. There's
and I be like, why?
All these different affiliations.
But my thing is, I need to know, like, you guys got to put this in the comments. Why would you go to jail for somebody and they're living their freedom out and you locked up as a prisoner, and then when you come out, You can't. It's hard for you to find a job. You ain't got no money, no place to stay. And 9 out of 10, the person that you went to jail for ain't helping you like
They
that.
don't care, and that's the cold part, right?
Yeah.
These people, especially, they be getting with the rappers and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
They'll take the charge. Maybe they had a gun on them, some drugs on them, whatever. They'll take the charge.
Yeah.
And the rapper dude, he just leave them in the dust. Or, rap being a celebrity and all that is such a fickle thing. You could be up one day and the next day you down. You done got canceled or your numbers just ain't the same.
It just is.
So, I mean, I would not really be able to do that. Unless I had the money, it's already done dropped and hit everything like that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It would have to be a handsome amount too.
If you're gonna kill me, just shoot me in the head. I don't want to feel the pain. Just shoot me in the head.
If I was really to take
if
that
you
charge,
don't want me
to,
if you don't want me to snitch, just shoot me in the head and call it a day. Yeah. But if they don't ever threaten me and it's not about me and it's about somebody else, then I'll be like, okay, I can testify real good. So Eli, right? Oh, I guess I do know Eli. So what type of person is he? Oh, he's so sweet and kind. He keeps saying I'm his favorite nephew, but he's not my favorite nephew. And we just have these banters and jokes and stuff. And he was gone from your house for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, is that normal? They do stuff on a whim. It's nothing ever normal. Our normalcy is sitting in the house, but no, he just sometimes they like to do something, and he sometimes helps work for people or something like that. So that's all that is. Oh, okay. And have you seen him act differently? No, not at all. He acts the same all the time. He's Eli. But do you think he murdered somebody? No, he's too slow.
Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway.
That's what I was saying. No, he's too slow. Well, what do you mean by that? I mean, if he murdered somebody, I would have caught him on his own. He wouldn't be talking to me about it. Because he's so slow that, it just wouldn't happen. Oh, and that's it. Okay. And I'm done.
So.
Now, if they go, you going to jail.
Oh, dang. You see, that's a cold move right there. What does that mean? What exactly does that mean?
You know how you
No. What's going on? What's happening now when they ask the question? I don't know about this. Wait. We was doing good with the first half. I'm like, oh, okay. I got a good little alibi.
Because I wasn't threatened.
But then now she's saying it's gonna whoa, we got sound effects and everything? Oh no. Throw that away. I don't want that on mine. I want the other one. I don't want this one.
I'm snitching.
Keep that one. I don't want that one.
No.
I'll take the first one.
And the first one?
I'll take the first one even after they say, "Oh, you're going to jail." Give me the first one. I don't want the second one.
The second, I'm telling you.
And the second one, now the second one, she's a detective. Now, he did do this at 7:45 p.m. and he doesn't normally do this, and I was off the schedule. And
I was kind of wondering. He woke up a little bit earlier on Thursday, October 19th at 7:40. He woke up at I was like, why are you up at 6:43 a.m.? I didn't know what that was about. But you might want to check what happened at
You might want to check that out. Dang.
That's what I would do. I would do that if I was you. You don't like that, Eli?
Oh, yeah, no.
I thought that's weird. See how you're not in the camera?
Yeah, I know. Okay. I had two more, and then
really, you pushing it back on me when I put it on you.
I'm pushing slowly back on you. We got one good. No, you're supposed to be in the camera. So
well, you wasn't in the camera.
Anyway, we're getting this back to right. Oh, that's too far.
Yeah.
Now it's all up on you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so with this next one, we talked about the age thing on the last one.
The what?
Age. Like age. One of these past weeks we talked about it. Big age gaps and all this different stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about, I don't know what the instance was, but anyway, this is another age conversation.
Okay, age.
But it's not necessarily in a way that you would expect.
Okay, go ahead.
So we got this guy, he's in his 30s, about 32, right?
Okay.
And, at this point in time, he's been focusing on himself.
Sounds good.
He just been feeling real good, very happy about life and everything like that. You know, had some relationships, didn't all work out, didn't all pan. But right now, again, self journey, loving self, being about self, and just having a good time.
Yeah.
So we got this young lady. This young lady have been kind of observing him, seeing him around. She's 21.
Okay.
And actually, you know, she took a step and she decided to ask him out.
Oh.
All right. He took her information in and was like, I'll get back to you, you know, everything like that, right? And, you know, at that time was accepting everything. But as he left, he's kind of sitting with things and thinking about the dynamic, right? And he was wondering, like, is there anything he should be thinking about, anything he should be worried about, or should he just give this a go? What do you say?
Eli, this is why we don't get along. What does this got to do with age?
Well, she's 21, he's 32. So
You never said that.
I said I did.
What
I
did
said
you
he's
say?
32.
You did say
I
his
said
age.
this young lady, she's 21.
I didn't hear the 21.
Yeah,
at
she's
all.
21. So it was a different kind of approach. Like, he was actually surprised because she looked,
I
you know,
missed the
younger
21,
than
y'all,
what
sorry.
he typically talks to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, he wants to be open, give her, you know, they had some kind of vibe in that moment. So,
Date her.
all right.
That's it. Date her. You're only 10 years older. Just date her. Or 11.
Yeah,
She's 21?
11. Yeah.
She's 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, date her. It's only 11 years different.
She said just give it a feel.
I don't know what the problem is with dating, y'all. Dating is just dating. You're not getting married. You're not in a relationship. You're dating. Dating means I'm going to get to know you. You can find out if you like. If you don't like her, you back off and be like, that's just not it.
That is a good
But
thing.
that's just, you're just dating. Ain't nobody saying you got to propose. Ain't nobody saying that got to now be your girlfriend. You're dating. If she's immature, you gonna spot it. If she feel like you too old for her, she gonna spot it. Like,
That's a good middle ground right there.
that's just what it is. Like, some people just like older people, older men, older women. They just like that. And because they feel like you're on the same level. Because her dating 21-year-olds, that's probably like dating a 16-year-old. She don't want that. So she's like, I'm going to get this 31. He's mature. He's got a head on his shoulder. He's doing what he's doing. And that's it. And you up here trying to compare her, like, oh, because she's 21. It's 11 years. And it's not a big deal.
Okay, so you just said they give it a try.
Just date. It's dating. Literally, it's... Y'all need to stop making dating seem like you about to walk down the aisle with somebody.
I agree with that
Like
too, because
that.
a lot of people don't necessarily go to dating though.
No, they pass it.
Yeah, exactly.
They have
Now
sex and then
just
they be in a relationship. And
Yeah.
I be like, no,
Yeah,
we dating.
I mean, but
that
that's
means
kinda
you
how
can
it
date
goes.
multiple people at the same time because you're not in a relationship. Dating is I'm getting to know you. So you can date multiple people that you're going to get to know. Then you'll find out which one you really want. Like, I like her because she's this. I like her because this one stands out the most. I want to be just with her. And then you say, hey, would you like to be my woman? And then she could say, I don't know, because I like Joe better than I like you. And then you all have that, and you be like, okay, well, it is what it is. But literally, or she could just say, I'm not ready to settle down and be in a relationship. I'm not mature enough at this moment.
But you just said at least stepping in. I mean, to me, I feel like even anything you'd be worried about, the dynamics and everything. I mean, in this situation, she came to you. So unless there's an immediate red flag or anything like that, like she said, then it's a perfect avenue to actually get to know this person, see what they're all about, what their life is like. Again, like she said, some people are, especially, you'll see the age difference between a man and a woman typically because men and women develop mentally differently, you know, and some people are on one side of the spectrum and they're on the other. So,
exactly.
So like you said,
enjoy her. Enjoy having a relationship with her and not a relationship. Enjoy dating her. And then if it
falls into a relationship.
Like, if it falls into a relationship, great. If it doesn't, move on. It shouldn't stop you from dating another 21-year-old. It's just, everybody is different. Don't judge somebody from your past relationships. That's all. That's all I say. Go out there and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Why you look at me like that?
No, I wasn't looking at you in no type of way. I was just thinking. Because I'm thinking about this next one that we're talking about. Because we didn't got through that one. That was really fast.
Okay, so we cut that off. Now we're going to
because I feel like that one was wrapped up really well.
Yeah.
It's not too complex. I like the whole idea of the conversation, because some people would be put off by that. Like, you know, an older person, you see it all the time. Like, you know, a younger man would go up to a younger lady. It'd probably be a shutdown, but sometimes they might be feeling a vibe, you know?
Yeah.
You can always see where things go, things land, how serious people are. I mean, side note, quick tangent though. I did see this one, like, it was like a video. You know, everybody make everything content now. But he went out, he put on his, he went on like a dating website for older people, and he showed that he was real young. But they had a date. It was a real fun day for them. Obviously, they wasn't going to do anything, but just that connection. A lot of people, they, you know, it's nice to have, nice to do that. So, anyway, moving forward, proceeding forward with this next one. We see this all the time in movies, media, all this different stuff. The idea of the traveling wife or traveling husband. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in this stays in this, right? Well, we got this scenario. So we got a husband and wife, and the husband, again, we in a typical scenario. He's a traveling husband. He goes. His job requires a lot of travel. He has a lot of travel opportunities, and he takes those travel opportunities. There's no issue. They have a strong dynamic, strong connection. They still connect regardless of this barrier.
Sounds good.
So this is healthy. But she got an email. All right. And on this email, it was addressed to someone she doesn't know. It's just like a random email, tipping her off and saying, be wary of your husband and his travels. Didn't say much else. It was real vague, sounded kind of mysterious. And that was it, right? So now she's kind of at a state like, what should she do now that she's got this message? Like, you know, she doesn't want to go on and, you know, try to just put these allegations or anything on her husband, making him feel like, oh, you don't trust what we got going on. But it's not just every day that you get an anonymous tip saying be wary of your husband and what is doing. So what do you feel for this situation? What would you say, and how would you how would you handle it, or I advise somebody else to handle it if you know, don't want to put yourself mentally in that situation?
Yeah. Since there was nothing really said, I would be like, Chris, look at this message. Why are you telling me be wary of my traveling husband? You with another woman? You killing people? What you doing? What's going on? And that's how I would have that conversation, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Because it goes off the vibe of what Chris gives me. If Chris starts acting a little different, then I know I need to keep a watch on him.
I feel like that is a good way too. Like lock in and, you know, start noting behaviors, and then bring it to, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Like, I feel like that's a good way, because
I would have said it the same day I got it. Like, you gonna know the same day. If I read it, I'm gonna tell you, come look at the message. Like, here, Chris, look what this said. Tell me where my traveling husband. Who know I'm traveling? Do you know this person? We just have a conversation. But I'm always, because when I got that message, I'm gonna turn into the top #1 PI. That's what I'm a private investigator now.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be paying attention to your body language, how you speaking, how you acting afterwards. If you now got to whisper on the phone, you know, I might now want to look at your text messages that I ain't never looked at. Not looking for anything, just to see if you got some crazy message or something like that. Because I don't want to be one of those people that got to look up my man's this and that.
Yeah.
But I'm now going to pay attention if your behavior changes. If your behavior like, I don't know what that is about. What is it? It must be a scam. I don't know what that is, babe. That's some crazy mess right there. And I'm not going to think too much of it. And then I'll also be like, God, show me if it's something I need to be worried about. Show me. That's it. But I'm looking at your behavior. If your behavior changes from your normal, if I tell you to look at something to this one to look at, then yeah, I'm going to be like, what's going on? And then after that, it's whatever my body tells me to do.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you can really do in that situation. I mean, like you said, bringing it to it, obviously, it confronts the situation. Because even hearing that, if the person was doing something, now they all like, oh, maybe she know more. Maybe she just hinting at, you know, vice versa. It could have been, if it's a husband or wife or a man, woman, whoever's receiving it, like, oh, they playing. They probably know more, but they're not letting know. So then
I'm paying attention to all that.
Yeah.
And then that's when it happened. But like I always tell people, you know, I'm crazy.
And she does say that too, though.
So I let people know I'm crazy. And I didn't know how crazy I was until my first husband. And then this other person that was inside me has came out.
It manifested
It
in that
has.
situation.
And
To
even though
accommodate for the
yes.
situation.
And even though I'm like more calm now than I was probably when I was a little bit younger.
Yeah. It's like that latent
It
beast.
is one of
still
those
could
things-
be in there, you know?
It's not just that. My thing is this, and I tell people this all the time.
Okay.
So let me tell you guys, because I don't know if I tell you guys this. When you're in a relationship with somebody that loves you,
Mm-hmm.
and you hurt them, you don't know what you're actually triggering in them that might have been suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
You can trigger a crazy person out. You could trigger a murderer. You could trigger things that nobody even knew. They didn't even know within themselves by you hurting them. And everybody has their own different levels of hurt that will get those triggers. So you be mindful of what you're doing. Because a person will hurt you. If you hurt them bad enough, they will hurt you. And for some reason, people have in their mind that they love me too much to hurt me. But if they love you too much to hurt you, and they realize you don't love them in that same amount,
Game over.
that switches.
Boom.
And then now they're out to hurt you.
You don't want that person out to hurt you. You don't want that one.
No, you
Don't want that one. The one that know all
Yeah.
oh no.
That's why that was a TV show called Snapped. Because people were snapping. You could push somebody to a snap. And I didn't understand that. Even though my situation happened before snap, I didn't understand that something triggered. Because I know for me, being cheated on when I was just dating and having boyfriends was totally different than being cheated on when I got married.
Because more serious. You got a lot more on the line, right?
Yeah, but some people don't. They say they don't feel the same. So I'm saying that.
Who ain't feeling it?
A lot of people like, come on, Elijah. But all I'm saying
It
is
can't be the same to me because there's a different gravity. I ain't been through it, so I can't just say it like that. But to me, it's like
no, because some people be together with somebody for years,
Oh,
way longer than
true,
somebody
true.
been married. So
That's
in their mind think they're already married. So their mentality, they might be.
it'd be aligned with that.
Yeah, and I'm saying
But,
for me, I was different. Marriage was more important than me dating or whatever. But
yeah, I hear.
I gave more of myself once I got married than I did when I was ever dating. Like when I said I do and we got married, I opened up and gave you more of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So then when the cheating happened, it triggered in something in me that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
And then voila, I was crazy. And I did some crazy stuff. And as much as I wanted to control what I was doing, I had no control over what I was doing. So just think about being that person and you step outside of your body and you're like, stop, don't do it, don't do it. But they can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. I'm telling myself to stop, don't do it.
Yeah, like you're watching yourself on the TV and that one scene, like, no.
But they can't hear you. Mm-hmm. That is what it is. So don't play with people and expect I play with you outcome. And then why couldn't you just walk away? Everybody got this? Why couldn't you? No. And like me, I'm triggered faster than a lot of people. A lot of people can deal with the hurt and the pain way longer than I could ever deal with it. I couldn't. My pain level was about 1 day, and then I was snapping all over the place. It was a snap, 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 crackle and pop everywhere. Some people be like years of taking it. And so you done got so used to doing it, you gonna think that person ain't gonna never hurt you. And then when they hurt you, you're like all shocked. And then you want everybody in the family, friends, so-and-so to jump in. And it's like, you messed up. Mm-hmm. And at this point, we don't even want to mess with that person because they're crazy. So, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to mess with that person because they're crazy. Yeah. You did that, so you deal with that crazy monster that you created. We didn't create the monster. You created the monster. But yeah, just be very cautious of hurting people. Because when somebody's in love and they get hurt, some people might not have nothing dormant sitting there. Mm-hmm. Mine was very dormant. Yeah. I didn't even know it was dormant. but it came out, and
Look,
I
it's
did a lot of stuff I
It's a
wouldn't have never
gamble. You
done.
don't know, and one thing about
Yeah.
gambling, you see, some people got the highs, a lot of people got the lows.
Majority of people got the lows.
So you don't know what you're dealing with. You can get lucky and roll that 777, but it's also the principle too. It's like if you know you're doing something wrong and you genuinely care about somebody, it's like at a point, why are you doing it?
Because they get away with it.
Yeah, I know,
and it's the thrill of getting away with something.
It is. It becomes a thrill of getting away with it. But
Yeah.
once you get to a certain moment, because there's ways people typically they finding things out and all that different stuff.
Yeah.
And again, for them, you can keep with the thrill. But to me, you gotta have to it's this. Think about these things. You have to think about your own livelihood. You have to think about, right now you might be feeling the thrill, but you wait too long, there's no thrill to be had no more. Because that thrill is gonna left you in the grave. And that thrill left you with the Heavenly Father or not so heavenly place, regardless. You done got put out.
That thrill
over, the thrill is gone.
It's gone.
It is gone away because you done.
And there's nothing nobody can do about it.
Yeah.
Because you put yourself in that predicament.
Yeah.
And people always want to take sides and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. But there's no
But
side.
my thing is, I don't ever
done.
want to take a side where I'm getting hurt. Did I tell you I was a snitch? I don't ever want to take a side where I get hurt.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about that. Lenora is selfish. Lenora does not want any type of pain. She don't like verbal, mental, physical, no type of pain. So there's some things I'll be like, dang, I got to deal with this pain. It's hard to deal with, such as that. But am not willing to take. If Eli act up and he get ready, I'm not taking his pain. You did that pain on your own. That's why I asked 20 questions. Like Eli be like, well, she want to kill me. Why she want to kill you? Well, because, and then he started making him backtracking on conversation. Well, you must have did something wrong and you just ain't telling me. No. I don't know what to tell you because I can't do that over here. Because I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask. If I'm going to be involved in something, I'm going to ask. I'm trying to put me involved. Can you talk to so-and-so for me? I need to know the whole story. You can't leave nothing out. I need to know all those
everything.
sounds,
Yeah,
everything. Because I'm not getting hurt for you. I'm not. What do they call it? Unaliving myself for you.
Well, and the thing is too, it's like you don't want the thrill to become a thriller. You start doing all this stuff, and you don't know whether they know or don't. Like in this situation,
Yeah.
This person fooling around. And then they don't know, they are unsettled themselves.
Yeah.
So you go from doing the unsettling to now you feeling unsettled. Now you looking behind your back and
And I ain't looking behind my back. So
you don't live in that uncertainty.
Yeah,
you just don't want to do that. You don't.
So yeah. If you're
the one doing it, you putting yourself in that situation to now be.
And sometimes you be putting your family and friends and people that strangers in the situation, and they have nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. That's why I be like, we're gonna stay a million feet away. It ain't 50 feet. We staying a million feet away because I don't want to be in the crossfire.
Yeah. Now. Oh, remember? So was he really at your house?
Yeah.
On that one time.
Please.
Was he really there? No, he said y'all had a family thing that y'all do.
He said right when he say that, you know what I'm doing? Snitching 911. I'm 911. I can tell we about to turn the tables. Yeah. The table's about to be turned. Mm-hmm. I'm calling 911. I don't care. Like I shouldn't be friends with the cops. I know how to shit my cops, but whatever the case may be.
They friends.
I'm friends today. They never. You're not. Don't put me in there because I'm not. I don't want to be in there. I don't. Even like if I see people get mad at me about this, I can see two people cheating. I ain't saying nothing. Ain't none of my business. One, because if I even tell you about it, you're not gonna believe me anyway. You're gonna believe me at that first few minutes, and then when that dude or female talk to you, you gonna believe what they say, and then I'm jealous of y'all relationship.
Yeah.
No, boo-boo. So I'm not. I learned that young. My mom told me, and I didn't listen to her, and then it happened, and I learned, and I will not. So if I see somebody cheating, I'm looking away. I'm not. I don't even want to see it. I will walk away. I'm not gonna confront you. I'm not gonna say, hey, so you can see no, because I'm not telling nobody. I'm just not. People will be mad at me.
Leaving it there.
I'm not, because y'all make it hard for somebody to tell, because all that dude or female got to do is say, oh, that wasn't me. Then are she lying on me? Are he lying on me? And they just jealous of our relationship. They wish they had
because
what
their
we
grip
had.
is tighter than your grip.
Yeah.
So all it takes is then, and if they got the better proximity and everything,
And they
like
in
that,
love with that person.
yeah,
We just
they
friends.
don't feel like
Yeah.
they're not indebted to you or anything like that. They got their emotions and love on the line.
Yeah.
So then they saying it and they just want to believe.
Yeah, they all
So they
convinced
forcing themselves to believe. It's like, oh, you giving me all the things I want to hear, and now I'm hearing it. Yeah, you right. She really just bad. Yeah,
And they know.
And she always been jealous of me too because I remember that one day, and we was over there, and she got mad that I got pink and she got purple.
Yep.
And it's all making sense to me.
Yep. And then they be looking like. And my thing is, you know, deep down inside that dude is lying. But you rather have that relationship than have that friendship. So that friendship got to end for this relationship to keep going. And then you sit there and make up excuses and all kinds of stuff to justify it. And then when that dude is gone, you be looking at that friend and that friend be like, peace. Like you chose what you wanted to choose. So my thing is, no, I'm not telling you. So don't get mad. And if it's a deal breaker, don't be my friend. That's as simple. Don't be my friend, because I ain't telling. If I see your man cheating, he just cheating. That's just it.
Don't be my friend.
Don't be my friend.
Don't be her friend.
Because I ain't telling you. I grew up, no, you see my boyfriend cheating, you tell me. I said, yeah, okay. Girl, I just found out your boyfriend was cheating today. Girl, they lying. That's a lie. Because he said, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not. I thought you was a different type of female. Okay, never mind. You like everybody else. Okay, never mind. Like, I don't got time. Now, you could be like, but me, I'm one of those females. You tell me, I'm a confront. I'm a confront. Elijah told me he saw you with so and so at this time. Took a picture and everything. That's what Elijah told me. And what's up? And that's it. I'm not gonna ever be mad at Elijah. He told me, he showed me proof of facts, and that's it. He could be like, I saw Chris with so and so, and I don't know if he was cheating on. I can't tell you, and I don't know. I just saw him, and they looked a little bit too close. Then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna check this out for myself, because that wasn't enough information for me to go, oh, Chris was cheating.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that, but I found out everybody I've had a conversation with that told me they ain't like that has been exactly like that. I'm the only one that ain't like that. Now, you tell me, okay, because when my my ex-husband was cheating on me, he was telling me, I was like, okay, because I had to, get myself prepared to get ready to do whatever I was doing. I just didn't move. And a lot of people wanted me to move. A lot of people wanted me to act up. I didn't. I had to prepare myself mentally because I already was losing control. And I don't want to lose too much control. Because I don't want to be locked up. Yeah. They won't let me out. I don't want to see myself.
That's how you end up in that situation right there. Yeah. When they're asking you.
So I understand that people are preparing and prepping, but most likely they turn on you, and I don't like that. But anyway, I gotta go. My eyes are bothering me.
Yeah, we had some good discussions though.
Yeah.
Some good talking points, good topics. What you want to say, Queen Lenore?
By this time it says 12:52.
The time is off on here.
On the computer?
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
And we have the chat. I don't know what's going on with this. Wait, let me rerun this.
The people chatting?
Yeah, but this chat was outdated. I'm gonna go back right here.
Y'all, we did not know y'all was chatting.
We did not know. We was chatting. We was talking the whole time, yapping.
And we didn't think nobody was talking.
Yeah, a lot of people in here.
Oh, Elijah's asking. I know y'all like, why they ain't talking to us? Why they ain't say hi? Because we ain't
chat wasn't on here.
Chat wasn't up. He had some chat up, but it wasn't, and it was like this.
Well, welcome in. We got Veteran in the building.
Hey, Veteran.
We got our boy Prince Daniel in the building.
Hey, Prince Daniel.
All right. We got a Vince Yours in the house. What's going on? We got some folks that stay entertaining.
Hey, how's it, Vince? How are you?
All right. And we got somebody in the Mouse house that is Oreo Mouse.
8.
What?
I didn't know if it was there or
Okay,
not.
okay. Sorry,
You
y'all.
wasn't saying it with me.
We was over here yapping the whole time, but I mean, apparently y'all was laughing and everything in the chat with us.
I am so sorry
Yeah.
because we didn't
see the chat, my
we
bad.
didn't see chat at all.
I had it where it's in a whole nother window, but
And
for
it
some
was-
reason that one it wasn't updating with
It
the
wasn't
real time
up,
chat.
It wasn't up there.
We had summertime in here.
Hey,
Summertime.
summertime.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we can got into a whole thing over here. So
Oh
yeah,
my
my bad,
goodness.
y'all.
Yeah, we apologize.
My bad.
We
We won't have that
apologize.
going on next time.
I so
We
apologize.
won't have that going on next
Because
time.
I was like, y'all ain't got no opinions about this relationship. I said, I guess we on here by ourselves today. That's what I thought. I thought we was on here by ourselves today, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ventura saying the vertical only works with one person on the screen.
And we
Or
were
you
fighting
or
over
you
this.
just get cut off. We was. Oh man. Yeah, y'all had some good stuff in here. Sorry that we did not get to everything.
Oh, we apologize.
Yes,
We
but
really did.
we hope that everyone was still able to have
Yes.
fun with our conversation and everything like that. Thank y'all for
We'll
the
do
likes.
better next time, y'all.
We're gonna go ahead and close out
Okay, so remember to love and live
each day.
as if
It were.
you're